and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandi, author of 10 young adult novels so far. I read one book on writing craft and or professional development every single month. I literally can't just say professional development. I've tried, I can't do it. I always say writing craft and then I have to correct myself, and here we are. Anyway, the point is, I read a book in February. I did it with the book club with my Hedgie sisters, the writing group that I'm a part of. It was fun. It also required more of me because there was homework and accountability questions and things, which definitely got me thinking about the book that I was reading, but also took more of my time and energy. So, going back to just reading on my own now, and here we are. So last month we read On Writing by Stephen King. Now we have to pick one for March. It's March 8th right now, so we're kind of, maybe a little bit behind on the ball here, but it's fine. This is my beautiful stack. What should we start with, ladies and gentlemen? This one doesn't count. This one I've read. It's just these. Also, obviously I need another craft shelf because this is ridiculous. It's full back there and it's full up here. Options. Let's go with this one. We're rewriting Robin Hood and spinning around. We are rewriting my Robin Hood series right now, and people have emotions and I may or may not know how to describe them. I'm interested going into this to see what it's like as a book. Is it just going to be lists of words that I can use to describe emotions, or will it be more textbooky? I don't know. I don't know enough about this book yet. I don't know, but we're gonna go with The Emotion Thesaurus, A Writer's Guide to Character Expression by Angela Ackerman. We're gonna say Ackerman. And Becca, you guys, why do you have last names? Puglisi? I'm so bad at names. Yes. Yep. The Emotion Thesaurus, a writer's best friend. One of the biggest problem areas for writers is conveying emotion to the reader in a unique and compelling way. When showing our characters' feelings, we often grab onto the first idea that comes to mind, and our characters end up smiling and shrugging and nodding and frowning far too much. I'm feeling called out already. Hi. Give your imagination a boost. Need some inspiration to get you beyond the basics. Inside the Emotion Thesaurus, you'll find 75 emotion entries that list body language, thoughts, and visceral responses for each. A breakdown of the biggest emotion-related writing problems and how to overcome them. Body language and action cues that address both acute and suppressed forms of emotion. Suggestions for each emotion that cover a range of intensity from mild to extreme. 75 description tips on emotion, dialogue, characters, and setting. Editors, authors, and teachers agree that the Emotion Thesaurus, in its easy-to-navigate list format, is a convenient and helpful brainstorming resource for any writing project. Discover the tool that will inspire you to create stronger, fresher character expressions and engage readers from your first page to your last. This sounds actually kind of perfect. I need this in my life. I think there's more Thesauruses. Thesauri? Whatever. I think they have more than just the emotion one. I don't have the others, but I'm thinking about buying the others, adding them to my giant stack. And then also, while we're at it, one of my Hedgie sisters was showing off some books that she recently got. They're 1,000 strong verbs or something, and various other things, which I also want to grab because, yeah, I do often fall back on saying the exact same thing, like smiling and shrugging and nodding and frowning. So, yes. I might just grab all those books right now and then start reading. Side note, this candle that my sister-in-law gave me eons ago smells fantastic. Has the weirdest wick imaginable. It just puffs up and then crumbles off. As you can see, it just crumbles. It's interesting. It's also very picky about being trimmed before lit. I don't do that with a lot of candles, to be honest, even though they recommend that you do. I don't for most candles. I have to with this one, because if I don't trim it down before I light it, it just, boom, giant flame, and it's terrifying and ridiculously tall. And I typically have my candles sitting on my bookshelf, so I can't have a, you know, 2-inch, 3-inch flame just flickering. It's, yeah, it gets a little scary, so I definitely trim this one. But even so, it still, like, puffs up and crumbles everywhere, and I don't know why. So, I haven't actually, technically speaking, started reading the Emotion Thesaurus, except that I was writing today and I came across a scene where one of my characters was feeling envy, and I was genuinely stuck as to how to say that without saying that, and I was like, what am I doing? I have this book. So I grabbed the book and went to the envy page and read just the envy page and used it while I was writing that scene. Loved it. Loved it. I feel like this is going to be a very different experience from the other books that I have read thus far, because all of them have been teaching me something, whereas this book seems to be more just a list of helpful hints. So I'm going to flip through it now and see if that's all that's in there, or if there's actually more at the beginning or end somewhere that explains. But I actually really enjoyed using it today for the envy scene. And I think it's going to become a staple. So Save the Cat goes with me everywhere when I'm writing. And I think the Emotion Thesaurus is going to be stuck with us too. Because, yeah, I really enjoyed using it. And I have the hardest time with emotions without coming out right and saying my character is happy, my character is sad, my character is angry. So I think it will be really good to have the Emotion Thesaurus, just to have a few, like, jumping off points of, like, what physical reactions to that emotion is, and what internal thoughts sometimes to that emotions is, and, like, various things that I can use without saying I'm mad. Well, I finished reading how to actually use it and the introduction and all the things, which was good. Obviously, I already know I like using it because I did that first, and it was amazing. Also, I bought many of the other ones as well, which, you know, I'll have to use at some point. I don't know if they'll go on the, like, read a book a month thing, because there wasn't a whole lot to read necessarily, so I don't know that I need to make them all vlogs. But I will be reading them and probably using them in the future. Just maybe not, you know, vlog style. I almost like rolled into the writing vlog intro there. Just like came off the tongue.